Over the past 10 years, Mattel has released a lot of different Lightning McQueens with metallic finishes. However, this one here being the metallic version of the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup Lightning McQueen is probably the one with the most story behind it. But before we get on with the story, let me thank RJ29 Productions for suggesting this variation of McQueen to review. I really do appreciate it and I hope you enjoy this video. Now, suggestions are currently closed from July 9th to the 22nd because I am on vacation. I will not be taking any suggestions or birthday requests down during this time, but afterwards you can suggest and make birthday requests as long as I haven't already reviewed them. And now let's get on with the review here of the metallic version of the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup Lightning McQueen. So if you don't already know, this McQueen was only available with the Disney Cars Character Encyclopedia. It was included right there in the spot that is shaped for McQueen. As you can see, it says exclusive Lightning McQueen plus a pull-out poster, and that poster actually was of the metallic Hudson Hornet Lightning McQueen, and on the back side it had a bunch of different variations of McQueen. Now this encyclopedia was pretty nice, although it wasn't 100% accurate. I definitely really enjoyed looking through it. I probably should go look through it again because, you know, it's just nice looking through all the pictures of these cars, some of which in there were never released. I just wanted to clarify that this metallic version of McQueen never actually appeared in the movie. It's more of a special edition of this McQueen that did actually appear in the movie. And yes, the decals on the regular Hudson Hornet Piston Cup Lightning McQueen on the right here are exactly the same as the decals on the left metallic version. The only difference is that obviously the metallic version has that nice shiny red paint. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the decals on this McQueen, I'll briefly go over them. On the hood, we can see the medicated Rusty's bumper ornament, rear and formula logo. On either side, there are lightning bolts. And if we move to this side, we can see his nice red rims with yellow trim and Lightyear tires. There's the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup emblem. And now on this McQueen, which is the McQueen that appeared at the very beginning of the second Cars movie, he is much more of a reduced lightning bolt pattern. Here is the Cars 1 version, and you can see the lightning bolts a lot more prominent behind the 95 logo. It's outlined in black. And on this version, we can just see a smaller bolt that zigzags and goes behind the 95 logo, and then a faded lightning bolt that is about the same size as the one on the Cars 1 version, but it's just a lot less noticeable and it kind of blends in with the paint. Same with this version right here, it just appears to be a little bit darker because the paint behind it is not metallic, it's more of a brighter red. Now, he has kind of progressed onto being only sponsored by Rusty's mainly, and he only has these 3 other sponsors, which are Easy Idle, Revolting, and Mood Springs. I find it very interesting how he narrowed it down to those 3 after having all of those on Cars 1 here, but I'd really like to know, how did he just choose those 3 out of all the ones right here? Man, that'd be very fun to know. And as we move on to the back here, he's got another Rusty's logo. On the back, medicated bumper ornament, Rusty's number 95 over the taillight there, Rusty's on the spoiler as well. On the roof, the 95 logo with the smaller lightning bolt, and he does have his signature on both sides of the roof edges right there. So, like I said, same exact as the regular Hudson Hornet Piston Cup Lightning McQueen, which has been released many times, originally in 2012, then 2014, and was in a 2-pack with Sally as well. So it's not a hard to find McQueen at all. It's just a lot less common though, because the 2 main McQueens are the Piston Cup version and the World Grand Prix version. Now before we conclude this video, I'd just like to show some other metallic McQueens that have been released. The first one that probably is overlooked is the Cruisin' Lightning McQueen here. He does have a metallic finish, and this one did appear in the movie. One of the other ones that appeared in Cars 1 that I don't have to show today, but it's Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen, appeared at the very end of the first Cars movie. Here are a few Cars 2 metallic McQueens. This one right here is of the World Grand Prix McQueen. As you can see, this is the regular version on the right, metallic Toys R Us version on the center here, which I actually do have him in the package here. As you can see, exclusive vehicle, Lightning McQueen with metallic finish, special deco. And the last one I have to show here is the Radiator Springs Team Lightning McQueen. This is the McQueen that is now fully sponsored by Towns in Radiator Springs. No Rusty's decals anymore, so it is quite surprising. I wonder if he has really moved on from Rusty's, because this is the McQueen that is supposed to, I guess you could say, be the most accurate one after the events of Cars 2. So we could expect to see this McQueen at the beginning of Cars 3. He has appeared in all of the shorts after Cars 2, like Hiccup, Spinning, and Bug. Well, no, Bugged just had red in there, so he didn't appear in Bug. But I just wanted to point out that this is the McQueen appeared after the events of Cars 2. And just for reference, here is the silver version of the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup Lightning McQueen. He does actually have a different expression, and just for comparison, there are all three of the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup Lightning McQueens all lined up. Let me know which one is your favorite. Mine is probably the metallic version, but the silver version is pretty cool as well. It's also very interesting that it's only been released internationally, I believe only in Europe actually, so this one's a little bit harder to get. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and thank you again for the suggestion, RJ29 Productions. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for a birthday request. See you guys then. Bye now.